It's getting serious on this track, fam.
Justice Naya Issa need about women's rights and teenage pregnancy.
Every Ghanaian and every human being has human rights. And this is enshrined in our 1992 Constitution. Nika Kenya is enshrined there. The Kenya going to Banana Chapel, the Beka, about human rights. It is enshrined. And the federal government has ratified most of the relevant international conventions on women's rights. One of the most important is the Convention on Elimination of all forms of discrimination against women. Not that this was ratified by Ghana in 1986. Up to now, we see there are a lot of holes, gaps in the system. The Constitution makes it clear that we all have a right to education, employment, health, and etc. to enable us to get higher and higher. But does that happen? For me, in Ghana, it has not happened. For me, it is unacceptable that after 64 years of independence, Ghana will not be your vice president, will not be your president. Meanwhile, those who attained independence after us, I'm a boy. They were not about to be at the one of Ghana, you president or vice president. What a fraction Zimbabwe, I'm not independent many years after us. I'm not your vice president. Liberia, your president. South Africa, your vice president. At the moment, Tanzania, your president. It was one more government saying, you get the recommendation, say, why are we not being pushed? You are where I want. You are what they went. You are pushing here. Yo. Let me imagine at the moment there are 275 members of parliament. Your parliament. How many women? 38. The women form 52% of the population. And they say we form 65% of the workforce. Although our 65% is mainly in the informal sector, but we form 65% of the labor force. So why should we be only 28%, like 10% or 11% in parliament? For me, it's unacceptable. I don't know about you. Is it acceptable? No. Okay. What can you think your resolution is put it in it, and we have to kick off now. It's not acceptable, Makeshi, when other people are crying for affirmative action for women. The people are fighting against it. Unless we come up with affirmative action, like they did in Rwanda, like they did in South Africa, we will be always at the bottom. In Rwanda, independence long after us, they went into genocide. They killed a lot of the people. But within the last few 25 years, they have risen up. Why have they risen up? Because they included the women. And right now in Rwanda, 56% of parliamentarians are women. And 53 or 52% are ministers of government. In Ghana, we have 8 ministers. 8 women ministers. Some of them are even deputies. Mini warfare. What have we done? It's annual chatting. Mean about what human rights issues. Teenage pregnancy, because teenage pregnancy issue is one of the issues which is keeping us down. We're talking about teenage pregnancy. one of the one of the major causes is usually poverty. Bona ebeshka kaflache. Imame na ashka de gas. When the question class 3 actually. E wake kaflache. Mogum kulale no kaflache ba mo. E kule to akeshika mo kulale e ba na ashka de gas. And again, I told my friend, it was sometimes saying it's poverty. I've been a lack of knowledge on sexual and reproductive health. But school said, lack of counseling. A lot of things contribute to teenage pregnancy. And teenage pregnancy, as we said, is a violation of the reproductive and the sexual rights of the young girls. It's a serious violation, and we should not allow it to happen as women. It also causes impairment of their psychological health. From research, Africa has the highest rate of pregnancy, teenage pregnancy. Of course, because we are not poor. Chafe were poor few. It will check in the paradigm, they shift fewer, will be able to help our children. The result of this teenage pregnancy, the girls who fall pregnant earlier, they hinder education. Some of them, when they come home and they deliver, they can't go back because of stigma. Because of stigma and because of policies which are not clear. And because of all sorts of other hazards. And then the older men, they take advantage of them. Cafe, when I'm talking about these things, I like to tell some stories of what these old men do, especially, and I like to tell this one, sometimes our male traditional rulers. When I was in Sierra Leone, I was working on gender-based violence issues. There was a case of a 13-year-old girl who has been defiled. So every time I look at the docket, it has been adjourned so many times. So I called the magistrate and said, if you don't finish this case, I'm going to make a report on you to the Chief Justice. So he said, my lady, I have a problem. What is the problem? He's living up north in Kelebia phone. Calm down. So he came to Freetown. What is the problem? The last time the file came to him, the parents came and said the chief has married the girl. The girl is 13. First of all, it is 13 years is defilement, no defense. Secondly, 13 years is against the law to marry because in Sierra Leone, the earliest you can marry is 16, even that is too old. I asked the magistrate, so when they come to you and they say that the chief has married the girl and so you have closed the file, doesn't make sense to you. So I was angry with him. So I reported to a committee we have on child justice. And that committee is headed by the vice president. Immediately they called the chief. When they called the chief, the girl has even fallen pregnant. Anyway, the long and short is, the chief was fired as a chief. He was tried and he was in prison. He's still in prison as we talk now. So we made an example of him. And I think this is what we need to do. We know what is wrong. We see what is wrong. We hear what is wrong. And then we say, oh, forgive him. Because he's a chief. Because the chief should know better. So I'm calling upon you, especially young mothers and things who go into the society. When you see our traditional leaders, whether they are chiefs or so misbehaving, make sure they are made known. If we make an example of one or two of them, I don't say we will solve the problem, but it will be better for us. Again, as I've said, in terms of our constitution, education is for all. And girls have a right, all girls have a right to education. But the problem is, because of impunity, because of poverty, because of this, they cannot have that right. Because as I say, they go to school and then they drop out. Because sometimes the teachers will feel like, oh, this girl education is a privilege, education is not a privilege. It's a right. We need to have our governments and our institutions and our traditional rulers to have strategies and policies to protect and assist these young girls who find themselves in this unfortunate situation. We must protect them, assist them, avoid stigma. To avoid stigma, we need all of you to give education. That once a girl has fallen pregnant, that doesn't mean she's immoral. Sometimes, because a lot of the time, it's not by their will. With a virgin, you'll be cured of HIV. Yes, that was the belief in Botswana. She knows. Manya knows. That was the belief. So suddenly we find that all these young girls are out of school. They are pregnant. And they are HIV positive because the men are curing themselves. They think they are curing themselves. Sometimes it's some of these beliefs. What does it need? Education. Again, some of our African countries, we pay lip service to some of these problems. In Africa, about 26 African countries have adopted the policy of continuation or re-entry to ensure pregnant girls can resume studies after birth, including countries like Gabon, Kenya, Malawi. Ghana is not included. Other people have developed policies to ensure that the girls get financial support, they get social support to be able to continue education, such as South Africa. Ghana is not included. Some provide special accommodation for young mothers at or near the schools, including to assist them, for example, to be breastfeeding and all that, including Senegal and Cape Verde. Ghana is not among. Some provide nurseries an opportunity to choose convenient shifts, like you can decide, I want to go in the afternoon, I want to, including countries like Gabon. Ghana is not among. A lot of the countries lag behind, and it is my firm belief that no girl should be left behind, no matter what. Inclusiveness should be the general policy. Unfortunately, Ghana has no clear policies or laws regarding inclusiveness specifically and continuation after falling pregnant and going to have your child. However, it is not all dark and gloomy in Ghana. Ghana has some initiatives, but some of these initiatives, they are in books. We don't know about them and we don't apply them. For example, the initiative for gender equality and development in Africa, IGED, is located in Ghana. I don't know what they do. I just know it's located in Ghana. I haven't seen any action. Maybe there's action. Maybe some of you see, but maybe where I am, I don't see. So I'm bringing you the information. Ghana has ratified relevant international conventions about these things, but a lot of them have not been domesticated into our laws so we can properly apply them. Why? I don't know. I don't have the answer. Again, Ghana has established the Girl Child Education Secretariat in the Ministry of Education. There, I know they have come with a clear policy on the girl child education. And let us all pray that it will be implemented and it will work for the girl child. There's also a program on women in agricultural development, WIAD, in the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Again, I bring the information for us to find out, is it actually working and what can we do to make it work? There are also maternal and public health units of Ghana, of the Ghana Health Service, maternal and public health units, and a few others. What are they doing and how are they helping our children, our daughters, our sisters who fall pregnant when they are going to school? I propose some relevant remedies which I'm going to leave with you to discuss when you come to make your recommendations to, I'm sure you are going to make recommendations and resolutions to government. I propose that the Ghana government must come out with robust and clear policies on inclusiveness on the girl child education. and ensure that the new girl child policy is fully implemented. We must get the community involved because this problem is an intersectorial problem. It involves everybody, not just one person or one department. It involves education, it involves health, it involves our traditional rulers, especially the mothers. It involves you. So we must all put our hands on the plow to make sure that the system is working, that the policies are made, and that our daughters and sisters are making use of them. There must be counseling units in all educational institutions, and the girls must be made to believe that falling pregnant in the middle of education is not the end of the world. If you fall down, you can rise again. You can fall down 10 times, 7 times, you must rise again. It's all a question of determination. And we are to help them to come to that. Because some have fallen, they have risen. I went to a program. One lady, she told us how she has fallen so many times. And it was, unfortunate in that case, it was a relative. And she's put it all in a book. So it's not something she's hiding. She's not right on top. So the fact that you have fallen doesn't mean you stay there. Because if you don't fall, you can't even rise, right? So you fall so that you can rise, and you learn from the example. But we have to help these girls. We have to create role models, like that lady I'm talking about. She has now become a role model, and people look up to her. She's a big businesswoman, entrepreneur with a huge factory, and she's a TV personality. But she fell so many times by her relatives. We must also make sure there's education on psychological and medical health, because some of them, when it happens to them, they go way out, and that's how we end up with things like foetus and what do you call it, medical foetus syndrome. They get into drinking, they get into all that, but the babies are born already destroyed. So even at that stage, we need to help them. Teenage pregnancy is a problem. We need to help them. I'm not advocating that the children must get pregnant, but it's something we cannot avoid. And so we have to help them so that they become useful. And we must involve the parents. The parents also need education. First of all, to ensure that there's prevention. Especially in Ghana, when they are looking for their daughters, they don't see them. Oh, when they go GDHC, they are always in GDHC, and one day it is their own GDHC. That's right. So we need to have the parents understand and get into helping these children. And we need public education, as a school, and role models. At this point, I'm happy to say that some of our traditional rulers and leaders are taking this very seriously. And of course, the one person I know and who is leading is His Royal Majesty, King Kadidewo II, the Gamache. And it's important that he leads by example. Because he is aware of all these problems, he set up a foundation specifically for the Ghana girl child.
And paying a traditional areas of me. Sending a line to a body, chance neglect, cable phone, okay, chance neglect or company, or cloud your can, nene is a can ye, ne take a bee, a low chest, and then take a bee, no one near way, instead with a flat one in the studio. The low pagine in a lack, a macani, or masu. Go no I can manage what go my beer and one yene wakaye or bimume and kaka child neglect one ne fu ne can be ne okele back to me. Mama cock a magic can homie. Kadebene o na me clean. Flu kasi bene bio a master jema kono. Ne monitor na can bio leni to me. Ne emanye ne emaye eke. Responsibility ne no. O no ka o ma pe ka jukun. Keke je ma bio mele o manye ne o ma we bio Wange no ko kan educational neglect. Kwa educational neglect o. Kan obi na eya school. Child privilege.
Ba ngobo no man hisinge elakesi no man hin ni ho ha. Lo mo le mata wo nyi menyumu me school mu hu ne ma ya ablochi na maba. Who says what a man can do a woman cannot do? Who says that? Woman pay better penene no winge pay. Mo lo ha yo 10 Ghana cedis. No ha le 1 month. Ne kan pure water jua. E ma multiply stack e ma ha mo. Lo nene o ide we ke wa be menyumu me o. Me le wa nwe a ne ke fonsi. Say yo kenga we mi o. Kenga we mi o. O ma na kan chake mi hin wi o mi. Mo ko kan o ma mi hia blo. Be no ka yo ju kwansi. No ma mi hia blo kan. O tie you. Ke wi o mi hin ke. O ma na chake nga wi o kan no ko be wi o no fi an ko estemu. That is why when you educate a girl, you educate the whole wide world. Not just a nation. The whole wide world. No more when you pay. You money. Can you know what money? Can you man be in a back me? GaDangme. Look what you are man, you know I'm what GaDangme your name and mercy. Nema what a go papa ko nema ha. Jawake suku pie. No what just say what be moment. Jojo nyumujo. Jawas just say me na suku blofam. Especially the girls. Chabi kani ape manye nige yobepe amunyutu. Seke o ngebi me nyumuhi kan fo. No ngebi yokake no bewi e manye maye me clan. Seke o ngebi ni mukake ne yifo ebe lebe ne ma plate maye me ha. Lo it is very important na wa be me yiyo me o esane wa ngwene eyahe. Enyonde can no go spiritual neglect. Spiritual neglect. Sebita fache jeno no fia no ko ke solemi allo hene eja maunge bi ono ke ba ji omi oni o ke ba kan le ni je ke je ju pon se lu ke ata hene mana kan 18 years no wa constitution ma de ke 18 le che mo yin ni ma decide ke mo hin yo mi ni just me o ke le obi o han que sebita fache o solioju allo o poda se ju allo o ya so le tumi mini o ke no bi o han ehenya no man can most of the time wa bi mo me a spiritual aspect of wa ke tuwe ni no fia no ko ke esusuma ne baje ne bene o ma chose bi o Jane man no ke maham. Ke okay ya school. Ne o chose bi enye o pemi ke o ye mi no. O mana ko ke na school ya se la o pe ni ne no ko pe ke. Esane ke mawu ne eche o kame no ade ke Islamic ke le John no believe o mo. Esane enu sisi. Ke pe teli o mo esane onu sisi. Ne ke pe ya so le mi. Esane le kan che ko nge ne ko hi o be. Ke supan. No day Lord, if you can, you don't mean it to you. It's an idea of our way here. O man and yen mandra, they are solid. Can there be more mele? Yen Puchima Monyo, Henry Mo Waketa, no Yakasini, be on him my name. Le many much only. Neloke any new Yanoba, many much only. My papa, my name. It took me because I know why I fear. No, what traditional areas for me. Watch out, I yield me. You need me. Can you move me clan? Then I am not in a trouble. Can you just say, oh, Pio? Nipoje, Mummy, no, catch you. A year move. A year. Anyway, where can or ye be? Okay, it's to baby. Maybe on the chair, the money in my head. The body I can say, Yako, my head of Obama. Many of my Eba, me no can have the adwa. years, 16 years. No only any war. Munichabu only card in the Jumu. Ke yaman go ke ko ba e mo no ba mi. Minute to talk ke ajua. Ne wa justice na munyu ke continuate pregnancy. Ihe kan ke kan wa hane ma wo gbe yemi. Wa ka chose wa bi mu me. Teenage pregnancy e be ni ma justice class e ma balance po. Ani na ko ma ka se kan Bible say ke o na we ni amatun eni o ko pe no. Ebenye ne ma eliminate jamanu say e ma minimize le wo ke ma ha wo. Lo ma pape. Wo nyu me won wa yin wa bi mo me de ke ya he no ko ba ha wo. We are neglecting our children. We are neglecting our children. Name come our responsibility can why wa be mo. One wa come e ba ji o mi. Ade wo come ba. Ke ko yewe popo. E ko ma de ke inyewe sika. Lo ye bi ole le ni chema e wo de bo. Akoko fofu tabi by force. Ke ole kan o ma nye no ma ye bi kan 3. Alo 2. For 2, no ni le pe ya e. Ke o for bi 2. No nye no ye me no ni le pe ya e na ba plain ni le papa ko e ha mo. Eh, na se na me lu pe no ma for bi 20. No be le ni no ya pe me na nye kekekele bi. Lo ma pape. Ma pape ma nye mi. E no le nye gbe yi o. Nye gbe. Ne wa ke ha wa bi mo mi alo wa nye o mi. Titri aje ka me na ke bi mo me gere mami oni wa justice le untu muni ko ile kan de wa we se ma fa de yan fi ko ke hani wa bi mo me ne kan school ya ni aya ki ho ke apa wa he pe aje ka ke ju e ya ni ho ke mo ni oni to fi e wi o ko ba mi o iko ya school ni wo mu ide we ko ya hin ho lo no ya hin ho o ho nyumu ya nyumu ni to mi ni egetum ni manye ni maye obi o am kwale kan jumu e akotwe ni ya hin ho lo no to me kan o neglect le mo le plan e ke ba o e mo ngani ni e asemi no e mo ngani ni e mo kase no ko ke ma jeni Loke kan okay. Ka won bo pie ye han. Next time ko pele bikun. Ko pele bikun mo pe yi. Ile kan. E be ni ele ma fo ayo. Se be no ke yo mana ka ju ko 18 years e ye bi menyu. Ne 18 years e ye bi menyu. Ne ma ni ma ye le ni che ye ni ma ye bi mu mi lo. Yo GaDangme ji ke nyu. Ma pa ni te. Ne wa bi mu mi wa ku ma ne e ya wa bi mu ma. Ke je gwe mi. Ka aposto de tu, ke aposto ni twa no manye ne ba.
Jamais manye me. Odu pa ise ba, ke sa manye do manye. Wo bon schools ya, wo bon he ya. Wo na ke wa na ba wa ade nchi. Ake follow. Wo wa gbe no ba shi be ke bi e no ke follow ba boy bi, we ta ke God dey. Be ke dey na fi pa ni. Afi mo ba ko se le ko de ba lo ba na ke e se ko ko shi awon ojo ba lo me le ka o ba pe e ni ba sa le fi o ko ba na fi ko de wo le shi ko le me ko ba fi wo wo pa shi wo na ke ma mi me wo ka wo BFA na ni lo wo BFA o na de me na be wo le ma de wo afi wo follow e ja ka wo be de kan o ma ti shi wo ba da 5 o ba shi lo wo ke bi lo e ba mo ke bi ana na go be ya mo lo hoi Keke ya mena ni mengwa menga. O chofa chako ye bi ene. Mena ye bi ene. Shaka shina la ko ke be bo ye chofa ke so je mo ya bi ye fa femini yo. Yo ke ka sana to be na to ko ni ke nsu ko e ba na kan yo su na ko ji. Yo ba fi le beloni bele ba no ama training men ke ya na kan. O don ti pe a ke fi o. Ni me ba fi o ba bo fi. She was the one I can many anybody will you wow from Babao. In fact, I will do people flag when the boss will get you to go. The two half 15. The 5 will be again. No, I can't here. If you memory, no, I feel have a lack of apple like Jesus. I don't know from therefore, then you'll be back with back from the first family. You will be here this time. When I'm trouble, different. She won't like it. When you buy here, I will be a they can come to me. Well, by really, I'm a bone for the Magay. I know the Wakaba. Like how a bone may come. She fake a fair that will be by me, by the bathroom to get money. Yes, I don't know the game, but I'm going to have it. They just got a lot of Sunday. Me not trouble. No, but I know people need. Go have it like a just a man. Bubbles for it. You were born here. You're going to get it. You have no question. You don't like it. And none of your sex is fair. You don't get it. You just have to come and be the one I have to do. Oh, you ask the question. If you are. Naturally, I've been lying. I've been winning. No, not at the family film. And then the film will go. You can't get a fair. There's no wallet. You can't go to the game. She was fed away here when I said, I feel that we get in the way. They can't go on here as they get in and she will make a body and more than before. Next year, we have to test for the fact. You be able to doctor and let them be. You will put their photo to know and go to the vehicle bar. Only what you won't come over beer and look at my jacket. Make it be a size one and a fedina by you. But then she see a backroom.
Social media.
Phones are me didn't say, Yammy feel. Market will never come out of a cafe. They have some of us if it was the day. When anyone fair, I'm waiting. When anyone fair, I want to feel. No, you shouldn't be ashamed. What feel like a pan? You don't feel a table pan. No one, I've been a bullet. You Jim, I'm here. Bullet money, Mammy Jimmy. Well, Lily Boja, what not touching? Not a bear. You never touch it. Go one way, one of the buyer. No one may come up for a G. In that money, made a magician. She make a number, and many of the worker would be a thing. What can you because I can hear what can be a hole? You get a wish and you get you what daughters to be done in war. I mean, you don't back a chemical here or more big question. I can chemical here or the flat in that is our about change, and no choice, no jelly. Can you show up like, come here, you have a trouble, but I ask you where trouble in chemical here. Now I tell you. You need to get no fear. No way, he has a lot of ambassador. When they love us, she know it become. No time. What will get a hell however? They get that being and I get the way of sex. Nobody could be a perfume and he called now and you go away and I'm begging. Come on, I'm feeling than me. No one like she didn't know laughing. Come feel like a she didn't have to do it. Echo anymore by young Hawkeba. Why are you a man? I'm a hawk back and back to us. But one day they told me on my way. When I tell you, you take it in the war tree. You feel like a dabbing bar. One of the days I can send out what about me. Just a mess of money by your way. No way, he had this when you were like Carly. When you come up, I don't care what you done. When you come up, you're not generally come out if you move. It can be an immediate with you, jacket and your computer. For you, money for the table nation. We can only me ne ko na ka fata ipari bi o nke ka se lo ji aka we ko de ba be bi sele ko ba ka ma ya no ta se o ba fo mo nyu wo be de bi je bi ni we ha ma nu nyam be de bi hi bi ka ho de ke nto ba de se ko de chu ko che kwa che yo lo sele mo to ne ka bu ka bo yo ba ni ko ni we ba ke ba lo ba fe no we na ba ta na be ka bo to na na o be sa na bo ti o se wo fe bo ba fe we are the one of them will fail in my setting, but I can make here go home. I want to put where I back. This is what is one year of failure. Come off it for 1 year for coffee. You will be a thing. You will fit it. That's for my way. You will feel
Patience Ashokokwe, Assistant Commissioner of Police. When we money about trafficking, human trafficking, the war continually we are money as some of fair the what was here after me waketuni and yeah. If you ever back a senior back, oh yeah, I cannot be moved by the car going now. She want any moving catchy. Yeah, she by me. What cashing men will go by educating Jay. I know I didn't pass. I can't child trafficking, I know human trafficking, animal. Yeah, idea about it to look. Come on, I can't even go here. What for I can't even go? That can be part of you. That can be part of you. What lying? I'm trying to lie. I'm a poor man, I'm never too near. I'm poor, and it's not to I'm a young. I'm a young. Any my mademoiselle, I can mean lecture. No, me too, and fair one musician. No need to be fair beer when you're trafficking Sunday. Hello, man, I come in one young shishi. I just another one, Eddie. I can't know any after you. I don't mean Pasa. Say, no, by a different form. You want to work working. I love it, Pasa. You know, it might be a why I hate it. Tomorrow, one here, what will be a ha? What a yedi? What a cratchy? No bad folk. Nibeka be like a ha gun, and then Becca be song. Becca be like a ha gun, and then Becca be song. One like a fantasio pescatari. She majority of the children in your fast, gun, and then Becca be song. Maybe no hair me. For thousands, maybe I know what I make school and care and then we will be shown. I'm back at in now, Mammy Hishkaya Gendron. I'm a cow, I'm a woman. I'm a camera, what can make me? I may invest. I'm a camera will come a person. No, oh, it is funny. Me a son will fair was funny. No, Yano. Look at you, madame. Benny de Chele. Neka check by if you put a blodo, name you know here, baby. Because a been I talk about here, now, dear me. Nearly your Lenny here. No, not yet. 3 days, 4 days. Kakota Jew, fair will go me, don't know how. She don't be here. Money by him back a be a school. No tabia, no mama, no yeni, no care, or be a take. Follow one papa. Ya one billy out English. I don't be no call. We can be any your fast, I don't go to be so. Many you are there, oh, yeah, cratching. They cratching you, ya farm. I'm a finish, I'm a school. I don't I'm a school. She got, I'm glad to work at here, I'm a your farm. What can you walk over in the Ujura? Not in my dear old D.H. Sunday, Bamanadi, Benakame, I must say. Beppy! Dashi! I just want to be spending for the moon to be away. Obanaka, because many be a war, many them be there by ya. Only no day are my day. Only no day are fair again. 1 year because of the name, I mean, all from Addison. Our home organ say, men very well. They do a hinder, into a tree, into a level, into a neck. The cat is there. Have a way, can it be? I check how much need a home. Mammy make up a panel, one qualify. Oh, baby, I'm married Monday to the buyer. Cash a Jemmy, get man a Jew, Jake man a Jew, Yavana. No, me and you be there, air on the kind. How mommy, let me let the book. Look at me now, look at the Casacademy and maybe a Bacahilla. God, look at me, Tessie Villa, can be Ninga, Jammy. Be is the cake. Show blind, fake. I is the cake. My good guy, my tower, excuse me, very bad machine. You want to test them, you got safety. Me no back here. Oh, here I walk at the day. No, they can buy. Oh, here I chat. Me not can buy.
No more.
No one can. No, they have one view of Bolivian. I've been men idea me party. We had any was sure paying. What be an many chofa, little drag say. I love am say, maybe she Mofia Yagomanis. What happened with the I know he don't. Because that was share for te. About kind of what my can and madam said what they can get a job. Then I can buy a here. How to a bed? I had been not torn up the father. Couple to off a bed. I had been. She tell you about tell it for no demo. Go by yes, and never go money. Can't go papa. She got car man. I had jammy. Oh, papa, Baffy, oh, picture and chapo baladio passport. That kind of good can you blind for blind. I make a good of an amateur. I'm a Jamie. Now, I'm putting how more me. He can't get the look at me, Baba. What we feel when you know. Oh, I don't know for the chamu. Why I don't know I will let her. Is there any COVID bar? No, I want to make it. I mean, never want to have a shocking. You are getting one a chocolate. She may be there by name. P. I'm a very one. P. I'm a to take. He can't do a whole at the airport. Get out of champagne. That is. Oh, play a 24 everything. No one can you fight. I can't feel a shadow. Go to be a fan there. Nobody will hear real life education. What that or Kakashi, marriage is not an achievement. Education is an achievement. Marriage is not an achievement. If you are able to educate yourself as a woman, why don't promotion? So when I got one to a year, never near what here, 1 to a year, never fail the cane, education. Come over, you will break the cycle of poverty, education. Come over, I can hear me, go baby. That's why I asked you what I share, point in recognition of police here. What said I can tell you, she back. What said I can? She baby, God, I'm going to take over one or need to move me. Money. Come and tell you, I'm finished. This is my next one, and I won't know none of it. I need you more.
Are you rough?
No maybe no one to our man. Here and one more. No me say, go papa. No have another man. Get my back. Now, as she got the fine. We are not going to watch that. So what can she can you what needs super papa, Jimba papa, and you were here. When I feel no what for, I don't be acting with say, I don't know she go. I tell doctor for Gamay. I tell lawyer for Gamay. I turn the candy Gamay, Jemin. That in fact, police secretaries in my day. Can you hear your day? That I got over. Who went there? She went near me. What can you fight? Head on it. Now, wish I could when they go and not give up our British blind. Yet, here, number to it. Now, you smoke. As example, when Mammy many Caribbean, now the castle away here. She fell away to take her was here. Well, but I can say, will be 1 year man, slotted. How will you, my woman, may not check it? Like a man, I can't say one year day. When I think toward here, I'm babbling. One of my characters, human trafficking is real. It is not an illusion. It's happening. And each day, I can't be telling about what they get. Mokome trafficking. When you're not, they are fair. I can't feel 150 billion every month. The trafficking. What she can't. What me can't fight. I can what fair Kobe. You walk out with me and I had. How about something? I had been on that tone like a father. She got Jane the king. My agent, Nana me bar, I've full passport, I have take it, I have. There is no free lunch anyway. I'm about to the cook. I am my partner there. Right there, when they cannot wool and I can Russia. But they are more here, la. If you're a restaurant, if you're then I go back that they go, why are not turning? Yeah, German, they can't pay Mamma to the restaurant there. You check every day, at home, I don't get that kind. They're going to the restaurant to find you. They're there, oh, they can't back at me and me shit. I can lay near me. Oh, cheap. They go, we need two more. Well, after 2 weeks, back at me and I can say, well, I say, well, I can, like I worry about like how women I introduce it. Then I introduce it. They can't come back here. I can establish in a twin.
Damn it.
Why you feel me? The following day, that time, they won't home. They get out. Me and you and they can't come back here. Then they can't get me. But I get like it. Well, the following day, they take only. I can have oh, many body. Cyber service there. When you for the more permitting you, when I get you go, they do not never best and they get out. My wife. You can wait for you. She might quite back. Go back to sorry. One would you not walk and be while you blind your neck. She died. Who are collecting a test letter of the government about me. I can ask an hour. And then I want to. She may will go lay. What was she be a name? The cat packet. If I don't go there, the Faraday bed. They said, you want to come on, what kind of it? Because they buy me. Because Carol would say, no, she can't get a car about nothing. Oh, yeah, one, she and my command. God, go free. About your two men, about the fair. Yes, she and your woman. What of fighting in tiny fire. I can call you trafficking here. Jay Shamoni. It is Sunday. Me, Jack, told this Sunday about here. When you have a fair, what fear for me? You will what? No care. What obliging or blind. Let it be gone to kind of fear. I agree. I can hear her. You were here acting. So, me, nothing but what I like our. You got
you find them by the pen, the money. Me, Kajia Kashing, or Banado, then you risk repeating some of the things ni agro. No, the penima will you are like Kashing. Can when any water lashine, ni one like any people may yan. Ye ma fe, Ghana mamu fe, Titri, GaDangme. The Kawa will be a mele, the one I was saying. Subani will be a young man, Keboni and a GP, no, you was saying, no, sure. Keboni one I will be a million one any, allo, or small, there's another dish, no favorable. Me, I had the journey of the 1,000 miles, it starts with the step. Last time you were here, you have a shinofiano, she was. Nita she be a one night, or Malika was sister Lupa, a Yaka ship when you were back or fair or near the cave. The Polari Barne can need a 4 a walk and 5 bar, who can 10 bar. That is organization. she message ne ejino konukwe I feel like I'm a community there ni akuchi me choose akuchoko ni aye records ni track statistically me people ne ejino there the akemambie eja wonder ni mo shake media ye bie ni ke ofelo ko ye ko video e man fe hu ba nya ni but next time they will consider that kind ake GaDangme manene ke olupa GaDangme ko aloku efe neke program ne na aja ache deba alo aboja ta chole deba no okay manene deba no wa you one question jin I don't need you that one now you know vie e jake shop na en shop papa ne no onake problem me ke ko ye bi ke be bi esisa ye jeme alo enye mi ko nobody je na kan problem me ye jeme e wo ye nya ke o pe o ba cham you wo tuni if you are a politician say le I elector oba yo be san wo ya she traditional leader say nye no nye ta no be abo e wo ke no ko ni e ko le mu ko e ba chu alo issue ko ni wo mo ni what one year here. Eko le be na ba ka na here. Allo abana results ko e. Like a politician e ba jame. She manye allo manche le e jame. E wole ba try na ji na ke ba cha no. E wo ma pa fai. Most of what issues lo ni bi ni ba wona. E ka wo traditional leaders say assure. Akenye fie manye be nwe. Ni na you on e fe bi for problems. Keja keshi like o me ni beble ma ni wole na wo ni be ko me po ba hishi ke o sho di po alo me ne o blayo na ba fe ma graduate ko no na ko chon blayo we na ka ni bi ni wo fi o ka ke di po practice per se she ka chole je ni aha ni tra ko mo tri shi o ki shi o to ba ni obeshe ake otoyo nekola baba ko ebukeya ubana ke ba maybe some of these problems, some of these vices that we see that used to be taboo say ebaje wo community sa me ebaje wa kuche ami no ba ma ko se no ya ke sheni mo ba because the more ni neke ni bi ne fa ya kuche ami the more le ji o won kejo no ya ke shele mo ni bia e wo no pa fa ke e shiba amle mo fe wo ko in fact wo ma ye bene mo fi amo ye jurisdiction ke o che follow allo o che ye allo o che ite na wo amenga e ba ye bua education sensitization ke me ko me ni here ko ma mo feel out of ignorance I'm a level education. If one mapa fake, we fail or you or your responsibility. Child trafficking, human trafficking, it's a big issue. Very big issue. We came back down to non banana or justice by education is the key. The discipline and daily or shina you are going to be careful you are catching. If papa can hear difference, ni your onyafo, allo onyafo bi eskache bi school ya. Kote school, akọ onyafo bi e. Heli skache bi ba ta. Ko certificate. Ko ba nyo taje. Ni tashine ite school no modromo na. Heli ka ke a check wololele na bata can papa be gold if papa be millions of dollars account ni ndie na kai certificate ni huma te she confident ma she ma ta je me ko she ka o be certificate account e wo be ko e for be ni na ya e wo school ya e ya wo papa ba ye she ba no first ko awon wa ke shi Stand up back on the school. Agbe or Yesamo. I had you for Mama. I feel like people used to laugh at us. People used to laugh at us. And then I did a little observation, a research, but the methodology I used was observation. Ni nakeshi, wamami me especially one shonena. They are the first to rise, yeah, and they are the last to sleep. No baby, ni ko be about a share. After breakfast, after lunch, can you hear me after food? Then check away. Our mothers didn't have a social life, so the only means of socialization was going to funerals and naming ceremonies. The war no ni go bana no ba ke o mene aye program for ye be ni mi ye ko e be na kan e go ka shebe ko e ba pe ko mu ni tu ahu e ha ma ko ni ma he mama aboko yo ko akele jele mi le ba e ba trash ahu ka shi be le ba. So I began to understand them and I started appreciating them. How can I be a support base to our mothers? The woman which one here is a new tree. Nakakashi, Game, GaDangme here, for a small school year. Smoke a small school year. Jamonet, the fashion can be asked. Moponyani, Lemboy, in terms of Nicasimo, a bella, oh, I first, I second, Darby. Le if I first second shishikeba. Let's just encourage the children. The most important thing, she exams level of knowledge. Look at people about they need coaching, they need help in order to be able to overcome that kind of phobia. The most important thing, I mean not the basics. Nika e da lecture mo ko never the contract sign mo no ko e ba ne na keshin contract ne na ko ha me then sign any wo share implication there. Let's invest where our heart is. Nibi any e ni awo ni ha ni wo ke wo jetri awo jeme ne ka palake one way one form one complain. She under much of the effort. Each and every one of us, these are the steps we want to take. The Lord will bless our efforts and we will see much more results when we meet here again next year.
Greetings, my name is Pastor Kale Bryant from the United States of America, and I am friends with Queen Na. I honor the panel and everybody that's on the panel. We were eager to get to our motherland, so this is my first time. So we did come on a mission, to bring some gifts and things for the motherland, so that's why we're here. But we are honored to be in your presence. And we do count you as sisters and brothers. May God bless all of you.
We can't know. Or my pushing at your baba, Nenny Fuma Buna about here, what GaDangme be, can mean no one near no appeal. The many band tune, Nana many tunka, behind the tunka, when you have the Glonema tune. You keep dancing all the matunu, walk about dancing, baby, can you to dance your song? Say, sometimes so I'm only limited in our language. Ne Down syndrome, we live in my day, near what Dangme. Say, we ne are forming with Down syndrome. Cabany beat ne dancing or imitate beat me for ne in a Down syndrome. Ne babe, four can't form it now. One year filming. mini bidino, eno musu, de negu, mini ya me chepe, ne ya fobi kind cannot. Sema tronene eke Down syndrome ba boko, no amana benes city, Down syndrome ba ne kenumu keyo abo. Genes ne wa inherit talk de wa mami make wa papa mo ne tonka. Juke no hinme de mami hinme. Alo yibon ne kenye yibon. Alo ye ye nantu ke mami logi genes ne ha ne wa jio ne me ne wa jio. No fe no konye ko check o ma inherit 23 ke do mami mo. 23 ke do papa mo. Em ke child yo 46. Se come a with Down syndrome, it happens on a whole enemy. Whole enemy. You can do with Down syndrome, you can't afford you can't judge bene, mount born in your hand. No, no, my name, I pay, no, my check, bene, you can't your hand. No, instead of 23, you're 46. So, you can with Down syndrome, there's an extra chromosome, near hand, you're 47. Lord, I have an extra chromosome. It ran all through Japan with Down syndrome all over the world. China, Joe, America, Joe, Japan, Joe, Germany, Joe. Once name a Japan and an extra chromosome. They ran all through me. It had another distinct features. Ne Omanaka, Adiahi. Kabene was sister Dio, Adiahi. Kabene Omanaka, Beni Bino, Dasino. Keke no di mostly connect with Down syndrome. Kick and not deep in your hand. Omanaka, I can't wait to. Omanaka, when you're pretty, come out here, was a Omanaka, look food at was it. Now, here cannot. Cause here, I Google no a flat, and you're not a flat. Near young Baba, you, Lomanaka, Mapuka, a lila cliff. Sepi lila nekle, enya klewe, lo ehane lila beka, lila kle openya, lo manaka, anya ngebobo yu, neko na hime ho manaka hime no, eslant okay ahyo. Ibi ole ne ebeka inye hime bo, lebeka le hu hime me akle bo. Say most of children with Down syndrome, o manaka hime me chobi kan Chinese bi ahime, ne eslant okay ahyo. Kona me hu ka beni bio and short akawe and in the no me hu jano and in the me short kan ke no ne ko dia dem kan ke no ko dia no fe no dia dem no man kan line so ne ka dem bio I think say you go with Down syndrome most of the time online on your kake ne run through and dem say no le e ko me hu ne e too say obi na obi you go with Down syndrome no man na dem line so e get thing Kake alo enyo. Ne ko na ne oke oje ije to ko ma na kan na ne mu abuo ketwobio space ne ko for me hu I develop we mna ka be no bi ko for ne ka o ma ya hospital ka 3 weeks ne dipend ku e ma singe no alo 6 weeks no ma ya o ko he ma cho doctor no ma na ne me no kemi for ne o ma na ka e ku e ma singe no I hate a white dog. I say, I need baby. Say, God, you know, here, cannot. They are a joy to be with. And I will not trade my daughter for anything. I love them so much. Say, me, no, I blame no man. Sometimes,
stop that. Copy.
Because quite here, no man blame you, no go be on my weekend. What is he for? What is he on me for? No be no mini be no ya funnel. No be no even yellow. No be like this in low. Ne mini musu no ke ba wa we ku no. Why you me no wa tomu you wa we. Ne ka ya hu ne ba e ba wa you me no wa. Eja kan won e wa for. That many justice or tumuno. Il le 219 years ne for be with Down syndrome. Ne be or with Down syndrome or let her a 13-year pregnancy. Ne be on a for the be on in a disability. Law in Yemen, I pet him and dear Jukun a bit. So many justice to move a different young man commando and a shelter. Kehanida, local for your government home way, no him, no for your manahe calling him our war. Oh, my not drum, they can knock up bottle or my true, and that can most of the time, how a hobby may make it, who know make big deal. And can if fault if hobby kind can Romako. Say, they need to move on high, let him extra chromosome money Hannah for Down syndrome. Only pay your chair or low a joint. Lord, don't you not blame me, making me fault before be Down syndrome, Lord, most of the time we take care of our own children because our husbands neglect us. Jaji bene no me hand. Neko form how many ideo. Keju ko ma he ekwe ampa to ka 3 months lo ekwe mama. Kama hisi kaya ka 6 months kaya 8 months lo ekwe mama hisi. E man ye le ko he ngani o e man ye ka 1.5 years kaya 3 years lo ko ekwe mama. Neka ha tumu la ibi no na 5 years lo ekwe deke mama. Lo en diapers wo because come we diapers or nyane kama tumu ne ma do kema zam lo e ma ya abomi o ebe ko lo sa no ye diapers wo lu so time ne e ma tumu lo ni ngala ma de jo ne wa nge ke no fe no ne nge kan mi ke no fe no ne nge kan mo tupo we ko me hunge ne attempt to children with special needs and children with disabilities none of all the term dromia e dasi se no hunge ne kona enye ne ma dasi enye me ma hisifo e won sison ni lo munye e sa no ye lu kakaka ile e ma de gba no ko hu me ne ko for ko the child will be in diapers for life e ma fi diapers lu kata be ne ma ko diapers de mi ko e nga hu to lo sometimes for all we need ne ka be na do is acceptance ni hu ne accept what be they are equally made by the God who made us. Fearfully and wonderfully God made us. In his own wisdom, he gave us children with special needs. Can you hear me? Umana mau claim ka enya mi ne mau pio umana ka jami. Ni chowi come no mana ka jami. Any fobi no ni na kama mo. Ko fobi no bi hempwe. Pino ko prane a cash man ko. Ko fobi no bi hisi nenga wa nenga nye esa no na mountain. See, most of the time when we take it for granted, kai fobi ni bi o enye o ibi o enye ibi o etu enye nu alo ibi hime se ko fobi no o bi o etu enyi next and open all kinds of chests no man can obi o mini ejene how we know bi o etu enyi no man can ko fobi no de o fiode no bi o plan yo it's an okesi na ehama because no pa bonema we kejo no ma woni chenchene e ha wo jukwe no me da no idio sister manye da no idio ke kema le ki benye ma tro e ka be ha lo ne ham tro yo e ham de lo ma kwanye pe ne wa pe kan jin ka manye me no nyenye voice nga he ne toni o me ka ko for be with special needs so pick a case allow punishment ko ne ma ke no ha se ma ka ke one ball any ball trepe ko ne wa ha ne ale ka me hu they are not good for nothing. Sometimes none of them have an intellectual disability. Come on, Tony. Oh, my Tony, oh, look a man. Oh, my Tony, look on now a tree. No, my Tony, no, my Tony, Catabene, a man who knows 16, a pay off. Come on, sometimes my teachers on me, sometimes they don't also know. And my dear, they hear you know, never school net to go, no, come here, join this. You know, I can new curriculum by name. I examine where to come and confess or Lloyd Bino. Can on 10 years, name class 3. Name class 3 be I say, Castle class 3 be a castle kindergarten. Benin Pihanica class 3 be on a man can say as to bind Ka ona 10 years old. Ozizanke we ohe. Ka ona 10 years old. Okoni ne we onya. Ka ona 10 years old. Onye no do teacher ken woni ye law socially or emakase and mean say intellectually or she goes as they teach her what she can. Nene mahema me. Like talking daga. E chowe mo kaka wa from me wa ko mo meka ya school. Justice on it to me dey no ko. Ghana here no. Wage me full lost full na mangepe panel say ake chuwe me. Ake inclusive education. Wabi me no me wa keme ya normal school. Wa keme ko ya special school. Say ko keme ya school o nene me na ma what teachers o me na ma hear me. It aka classroom on dukwe we 20 ko na ngele John. Ne teacher kake ni nga bi no ne diapers for life for 5 years. Ne na 3 years ne class on ne teacher kakio kema bike lo ne sane government or pedio e han teachers or me assistants ko ne han teachers or me na pay free ko na nye ne ka wa bi me ba school na hear me say money o me fine ne paper no na ka chuwe ni na ha me kon e wa heto Ghana here no ke district assembly so me and no ko na ke ha jukwe with special needs. Neko ya register my home. Even ready, I tried it. I wanted to know how it works because in the parents support group that we discussed. I wanted to know how it works. Neka o mademe o lene no mademe. Me ya register. It took me 1 year. Na hamska. Neledama I have 870 cities. I can either medical, allow educational, law making education. Lahani can be a school receipts cannot fair no ya. Na ham once, na ham no. I have been kabasi. Neka be no ya no dem. Okay, district assembly common fund. And you're not gonna have persons with disabilities. But they're not accessible. You can imagine car in me, equalize me like a flat check, mount drum, name 20 bobo ball in me here. Second, no kone a your conditional is such that a benny a kone tunic. Naked district assembly long every month or Tina man naked duanoko, naked year bio. Sometimes so I'm away bridges. I when you come, Kakaka Masi, Kaka and Nemene, Aka tunic. Naked no law, a sweet heco, came up a candy and tunic. Lord, what you are asking is that I equip your parents for me. Kunino one truly or no one mistake. No, I can't hear what be maybe because if you know, even doing intellectual disability, so I bet you there are a lot of things she can do. Yeah. She loved to dance. So I enrolled her in a dancing school. She loved to sing. She loves to law and she's a member of a choir. Ni chowi come ne kind of play off. Emana income bo. Ne at the end of the day, they will not beg. Second, you look pay, Sika Bonnie Mana, Ekama here, Benima Piano can was the one who are because we will not be here forever. Wama boke my jacket, Lower my hear me, Kuna Yene Ahiaki, when it was a coward bill, when you want Yaki. Why opinion he or say, Hello, Kake, my name Mafia, Dafika Hani, young man. Near Trapper, the map here in advocacy work for persons with special needs, for persons with disabilities. Come and nimble Jimmy. I could neglect me. No one your memo because I remember taking away in Locomatic. Now obey so that I know in your way, and I'll obey Bodo say you take to go away dancing from the phone for me. Bodo low muzzle to Jana, Bodo, how work and want to get 4 days. Bodo Lord go away to Mokano big at Tunga no more be able to pay away in my man. No fear on my way below for my JB, and I can't want you no call Joby no head. Hey, one name who I clear with can't go to transfer which I will be with. Even lessons community health letters, so they don't even seem not to understand us. Now, we know why Kitty say, now they're running out the man, but children with Down syndrome, that is how they are. How aware, Chowi, no why you're no stigmatization comes from us women. Lloyd Panepe, no other community advocacy for persons with special needs. No Down syndrome, there's cerebral palsy, there's autism. In our language, we don't have a name for them. If they can one second to call me autism, Mama, they can bulu any ya. If you don't no I gather Wabona because then you see at one place. You don't know while you go. Say you're not able to. You know when you see any of it. Can't taste the ball in your can't taste the ball in your lucky can the command chase you and chasing can no command we from the banner your mom that kind of thing. Law born Magdalene. Selling the canning and the trap party in our communities, let's try to educate ourselves. There are also a creation from God who are fearfully and wonderfully made us, like I said before, you and I. And can you hear me? There's something unique that they can do to the glory of God. Ne or no even no even a casola lange. Second la for no trap lam. Niki kaya da practice or can't handle piano script or call how we are a big name. No, my hand script on your mind. Ning a la, call la, enu, a script or your educated the canadian joke. Say, la my lap, ne, it's a no one now hit the camp. Nisika, we can imagine it can be a dance school. One Bethlehem Nashama, you get my dance school expenses. Transportation, pay school fees, local work my music class, it's an old wake up any law trapesica, law ape, kone awawo, kone wohum, kawa jepo, akumu, kone ye do no fair no ka, mehum, mount kaki or no,
Chinese said dry. I don't want to she got banana without saying cha, you want it, walk and no was said. Go to my name. When you mean about so, about the way. Oh, I catch you on YouTube. Okay, Emmanuel. Bye bye. You better talk to her. They must be a cook. One of them, no matter. The banner where if you are Mania Consato, you come a weekend, you know, Dangme Homecoming here, take up on that. Take up on that car, in here, and my beer. In your Japanese people here. Do what you do. No, the one I go for that, I go to count here. Sudo, I tell you what. I was saying, when the match on it, GaDangme, what a walk with you. The Banya were where I didn't go. Why be? That's what Papa can. Said number, honey, my back can. Why here? GaDangme money. Najada, look at quick as well. Why you are where? Let go a mamba. I tell you, here you can. But come up, Palematio. Invitation, my body, man. You are my tipo. Then your man now. They go back and need your tune. You go blame war. Greater Accra, Queen Mothers Association. Hello, Queen Mothers in Greater Accra. Invitation. They better but in the hand what you do. Say, what Bomodica traditional area fame, my here. Plus, second here, I shy. Also, the cook while here. Ada, Ninelo, Ada, Ba, Nico, here. Not justice to Muno, but to Muno can right. Global President. Greater Accra Queen Mothers problems that we cannot make them here. But at the right and appropriate time, we'll let you know the problems that we have. Not even Greater Accra alone. The whole Ghana Queen Mothers what problems on the phone? They can't be take a salami. What Ghana Lumika, you go local. Alibuano. A we were who appear here, man. Say, one of the problems, not Greater Accra on the face, we don't regard our queen mother. They'll tell you, oh, they are nothing, but we don't need them. They take decisions, do whatever they want to do without us. They won't greater crap. They don't involve us in anything. I'm telling you, in some of the traditional areas, they don't even involve women in their traditional councils. They can move to a regional house. They are not fine there. Unless, my minister, MP, no, let's call them. Oh, we need about 4 paragraph women or 5 paragraph women. They should come and be with us. So what is the problem with Greater Accra? Now, President, there are lots of agreements Queen Mothers in Greater Accra can do. And we've been doing. And sometimes who are poor, they become what they are corner. So our number one problem is involvement. That they should involve us in whatever. Hey, number two, financially, we are not sound. Now, President, we do a lot of things in Greater Accra. The Queen Mothers here, you see, there are a lot of things that they do in their traditional areas. But how we bring it out? We don't have money. Look at my next couple on their school for. Even taking media is a lot. Look at basically my way media in her own corner. A beer ball, Lord, it seems as if we are not working. But I'm telling you, it's not that we are doing. Lord, we have a fight. Lord, when I can justice the women across. So happy. We'll be coming to your caucus. We're meeting the women work in the caucus. Now, some of the problem on one way, back for him, the Kaya Parliament, whether they can implement action, a lot of things. We are pleading that they will add us to our traditional council, to the regional house. As for the national house, we are forgetting about it. Just the traditional council. After one president, then the regional houses are involved. That one is enough for us. Then all stakeholders, whatever, we are pleading women. People there can take decisions. They should involve women. That's the only thing that we are asking. We are not rubbing shoulders with them. No, we can't do that. No, we don't even need that. Just they should involve us in the decision making. So that is the number one thing that you are very full of Amade. Greater Accra, we are ready. We've been doing a lot of work about teenage pregnancy that we said here. We've been doing it about child trafficking. We are doing it in our corner, and not that we are doing, but just that maybe they are not hearing of us because of our financial strength. No, what am I wondering here? Ne, am I in a bank? Areas about child trafficking, teenage pregnancy, and whatever. Who are the pure people who live here and still probably are not working. But Greater Accra mothers are doing a lot, and just because of one or two. That's why
Falcons. What fair were here for that way year were here for here. GaDangme Homecoming team no lady Shane Atasha 3 a.m. Now Tashina baby. Well, you know where we have communication, Mr. Obedeka, Vice President, Sister Evelyn, the Mama, the Catcher name, Beman Katashi, Mr. Sendo Polineo, my family around. Ni Catcher, Manke, Atashi, Ni Ayaba, and I get time to the end, and to be near for me. Never Trump soon. Never not any chuma with it. The one you piano, and you sell one piano, and you smart piano, when I never do one. We got not the whole community wanted to go back. What track down on no about name. What about their full? The young blood, when you make about the boy and love, the job of that, when they have a pen of any other camera. Back in camera. She looked over education. Well, that can be a document over national government history in this school. And called they keep that in your the first part of my government. She paid a man with here, you will be a millennium in your mess. We'll go about the education money. But after 1 hour more, we made 10 books. Now, I'm about what 10, about what 10 and then my arm. It told us there, come on, over coming. One baby, over time, okay. Okay, one over trash, or much GaDangme. She will wear Obama or Deva Grounds. Obama or Deva Grounds. Obama or Conference Center. Obama or meeting rooms. Obama or media house. Obama or printing press. That way, GaDangme would delay like your Obama printing press. Obama really like you. What I'm feeling was to be at the now will run out here. I look at the Banya Mama, now they can say GaDangme. It has a need done when you do it. That would be a form of the parliament. The men were born with this, and the work I sit down. It was fair or back to sit down, or back to sit down, that the poor head got done with. There's a watch truly. I would walk about Jimmy. It told us, well, guest house. We walk about and you, but I take care of a rent for a new way. There will go to which one you know. Will be about a new way in there. Because somewhere in there. And it told us, okay, Miss Award, we say, I can't get a body. It's a need. I pay to be paid about women Christians. I'm back here. I'm a chapel, you walk about. When you a Muslim in here, I'm a banana Muslim, but then, soon now, all of them, banana, I'm a cat, back. Oh, no, what it's for back. And that will be now, on Friday night, Friday morning, about the fundraising. They walk back down the chimney, on your back house. Which one they watch out within between 3 to 5 years. One family will resource center. When you manage a man, when you become Americans, then I'm about which one the very crashing. I'm a human, yeah, shown me. I lay no come with you, or lay no bag, Shikaya, about what you the connection. I am. It was the mother, she is very much.
Homecoming program right now. What I am very amazed with what Donna is doing presently, especially with the way the hospitality has been astronomical. It's been fabulous. Listen, I am so excited to be here in Ghana. I'm excited to be in my homeland where my roots are and around my people. So this has been a great pleasure. I was very honored to be in the presence of some great Queen Mothers on today and to listen to some of the issues that Ghana, the ladies in Ghana or that Ghana is facing. It has been such a pleasure. I'm overwhelmed with the things and what they were saying on today, but I do believe that God has a way to connect destiny helpers in Ghana, as well as for education, great investments, whatever the need is here. We are so excited to be here, to be a part of the motherland.
Okay, today's issue was about women and their empowerment. What would you have to say on that topic?
I am a professional woman, so I've been a firefighter for over 20 years in the United States. So women empowerment is something dear to my heart. I am so happy that this conference was pushing women empowerment, because truly I believe that it is the woman that will push things to its greater glory, especially here in women. Yes, the men are the foundation, but it is the women that birth forth the dreams.
One last question I want to ask is that should we see all the subsequent programs seeing you there to empower any other person or any women or any other thing should we before you see you there?
Yes, you know what? It is my desire to come here and to impart into the people of Ghana, especially the women and the children, because even though I see a need, but I also see a richness in Ghana. I also see that there is so much greatness still here, and I do believe that as we impart in the ladies and as we impart in the children, that God will do some amazing things in Ghana. Education definitely is the key. And when you're doing impartation, education would drive that person's mind to a deeper place where we can know and be comfortable and confident in what we believe.
Thank you.
My name is Pastor Kel Bryant. Thank you guys so much.
Homecoming be GaDangme Shiaba, ni GaDangme Homecoming ke Wemblo. E wo be wo mbani wo bakwe wo noya ni chumo be pia wo no ake noya shi ale no ni poten ni wo fio. Ni wo bane wo nye wo event baba o ni wo kan wo he shi kecho event no otie den cheji wo ka education fund Bangladesh agbene wo bagbele GaDangme Resource and Cultural Center ni bi baba ho yomi ni wo ka ba chu GaDangme he ni chumo o be ke wo ba wo bo a wonye mime ni yo ablochi manse fena aka mebashia ni ameba wana pia ni chumo ne
wa here wa ya keshi mene no chumo ne efita program se ni ko shiaba no chumo ni akembe na afi ya no chumo kosmo akeshi wonye meye bibi tamomi tetrie owo nga kehewale
yo nga tuning ba chohienji betene wona access to social media eye epapa na ye phone ni ke oyu use social media ojogba ne ba nye kefe ni bi baba o ni change baba shikanya use social media ojogba e ke basa fe mo ba ni wonna ni bi komeni e ko le blow for me asuba in kome ni akọ ni e fe youth for je na kanji wo gbajano to ewo kanya ba use social media nye use ale ni nye kefia ni pa nye kasia ni papa ni blofo ke ba ha wo alo manse ke ba ha wo ni nye ngma ni bi na ehiye no hewo youth agbana nye nkpo nye kusum no hewo youth agbana kenya na kusum ni fe mepanye nyagehe shi blofo no be ayako be akenfe no ne sai wo woke nye ko ai papa ni nye kepa tia wonoya ni no na ehie nye ngmahi na ke me come poten jinye chose mo boya nyame African say chose mo struggle go nye ka dia chose mo come ni isawo no jino ni nkabanya agbene GaDangme Homecoming ni chumone je wo onupa ke ye me ke himme na penny wo ni chumone you 33 wo fio ne wo ha.
The homecoming program right now, what I am very amazed with what Ghana is doing presently, especially with the women. The hospitality has been astronomical. It's been fabulous. Listen, I am so excited to be here in Ghana. I'm excited to be in my homeland where my roots are and around my people. So this has been a great pleasure. I was very honored to be in the presence of some great Queen Mothers on today and to listen to some of the issues that Ghana, the ladies in Ghana, or that Ghana is facing. It has been such a pleasure. I'm overwhelmed with the things and in what they were saying on today, but I do believe that God has a way to connect destiny helpers in Ghana, as well as for education, great investments, whatever the need is here. We are so excited to be here and to be a part of the motherland.
Okay, today's issue was about women and their empowerment. What do you have to say on that topic?
I am a professional woman. So I've been a firefighter for over 20 years in the United States. So women empowerment is something dear to my heart. I am so happy that this conference was pushing women empowerment, because truly I believe that it is the woman that will push things to its greater glory, especially here in women. Yes, the men are the foundation, but it is the women that birth forth the dreams.
Okay, one last question I want to ask.
Yes.
Is that should we see forward in our subsequent program, seeing you there to empower any other person or any women or maybe any other thing? Should we look forward in seeing you there?
Yes, you know what? It is my desire to come here and to impart into the people of Ghana, especially the women and the children, because, you know, even though I see a need, but I also see a richness in Ghana. I also see that there is so much greatness still here. And I do believe that as we impart in the ladies and as we impart in the children, that God would do some amazing things in Ghana. Education definitely is the key. And when you're doing impartation, education would drive that person's mind to a deeper place where we can know and be comfortable and confident in what we believe.
Thank you for your time once again. My name is Na Akle. Please, your name again.
My name is Pastor Kel Bryant. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Maybe ni a lunch program Accra Metropolitan ikenane bawo nuchumomi. Akeni afeyo panaku ye Ghana biene anunya ngbomoye wo. Ekaheba fita GaDangme Homecoming Homecoming nuchumoye. Ningbene hu afeyi agbien. Eba fita wo heye biene. Ewo wokalebana sanegba keko yi agbine. Ima o fine oje fem.
Nje tukwa.
O fine shikome ko wengbeji na momo akle. O fine oje o shishikecho GaDangme bi.
Yo iradon tukwa ngbeji nyawo papa retana odole soa. Member of Parliament ni di mlawo kwenyo ke ha dade kotopon constituency.
Kema kaye okewoje shishin ye lunch ne ye Accra Metropolitan ni akoya fe anu nyangbo gbomoye GaDangme Homecoming. Okona ne eba fita eba wo bi ene nuchumo ni ji yi ape ne mini ngawo yo ke ha ye ife.
Yo iradon tugba mene GaDangme ya ke nichumo ne ni teno ne ejimi nse noko ejinoko ni nhele washing ake GaDangme ye ake wonye wo fe noko poten wo ha wo he ye wonu chumo gbefan kejira oyojio ye nichumo no kasi ojio o school no ya jio ake GaDangme ye sani wo ya wo he ewo ejinoko papa ake ye homecoming alo shin aba na he anya kogbi afonsha ake yagbe ni nga wo ji ake GaDangme ye fe wonye wo he no ni wofe ekome bona fe ni kechon lo jibojio doctor fonyo jibojio nurse jibojio politician jibojio wonye wo he no ojogban ni wo tun lo ojogban ni ke won tun anawo akelele GaDangme bi wo fata mambu ni tumo he wo fata he akashi ma ba ya no
ake oya fe mlawo lo ye mlawo he ni oya fe GaDangme fomo bi wale akeshi GaDangme echa ebe easy ni ekashi akọ ewo mabi akeshi ani nokoye na banya fe na banya awie ye mlawo ni ebanya ewa GaDangme bona fe ni anya atwa GaDangme amashi ojogban lo
yo nokome ni menwie he ojogban ji gan wo ganwie mo obana ke ganwie mo elaje kra ewo yemlawo pe he me kuma wie he ake ganwie mo ye wo gan Greater Accra sani anya momi ojogba ye wo ni kase mo heye eja ke efetu no ni wie mo egbo ewe jinoko ni je GaDangme bi epe won wie he shimlawo pe bi me kuma hu wie ya ke esa nu wo mo gbe ni wo wie mo gbo ewo noko ni sani wo bomoden ake GaDangme ni wo he no homecoming ne wo wie he poten je ake ke chon lo ko ye ni GaDangme nyoni ne chon gan esa na ajiole ye gan na kale ya region koklo ni ya chon ni ejeme shine ba anye chon gan sana abomodan kaka ma wo gan efo ka ka shinka megbe na kaka mete regions kokome ewo ka to ogan chon lo e kefe ana to ba na ke be bi e be wonye me akan bi e ba me hu amete me ni bo ame modern ba me chon gan chinoko ni sani waka wonane amashi ye hojugban bona fe ni wogan wiemu akalaje
bonia fe wogan wiemu akalaje inagbe ni mabiboji akeshi baby no owie o check Greater Accra ni kawaka wa here from Greater Accra bien woni wo yo be wa fe GaDangme bi ke Dangme bi so ni wo hia mo baba o mi won ni onupa ewie akeshi ameke amlalo eke amekam amlalo bana shitamo boni afeni achake Greater Accra keba GaDangme region eja keshi koko here wo wonye maten amegbe ke amesu ye eni ameyo masmo ake no afle amlalo nwe kwa okwe nu chumone alono ni GaDangme bi to amekoke fame no esa akeshi ajwe ye amlalo pe here boni afeni government amomini ekwani enye chake Greater Accra keba GaDangme region lo
tobono wie ke GaDangme bi enu shishi na me momi ojugban ni noko neken ye hemo ke ile ake abache stakeholders meeting ni di GaDangme bi ke wo menu wo yo mlawo pe he hu anya che na kan pe bona afa ni mo fen mo ke susumu aba e wo ke wo momi na kan ye hemo ke ile ake won wo ba pia bona afa ni ke na kan wo to wo yale ni amlalo e momi wo ba pia na amlalo e amomi ke momi keke wotele na kan si femi esa no ba te si no fe no ko keke sani wonye woche majia cheme ni di meni yo mlawo pe here meni ma kwa me ni di GaDangme ni wonye wo fe ko me ni wo ke wo dwemu aba ni meneke dwemu aba meneke dwemu aba keke wo momi ake be bo ni wota wo yale ne keke eyemu
yo GaDangme bi money nyenwe heji wo mami anonyangbomo Honorable Rita Odole na Odole Mensa sowa nye fine nye ke fami wakele nasa negbane elewu eke edwemo ke eyito ni yo GaDangme eba fonye hie no he wangmene wake wo wiemo ke wo adafie ba hye bi ene nyemoni nke adafi twa na eba hanye ngbeji na momo akle alabi nye radon